Very good, friends. Looks like we're back ready to go. Another segment of Aunt Barb's Magic Oven. Today, number 17 in the book. Here comes the parade. Watch where you step. Before I read it, I just wanted to say we have a long way to go on the book. Oh, gosh. We've done a fair amount of pages, but there's many, many more to come. If you would like a book so you can read along with us, yeah, be kind of fun. I guess. I'd be happy to get you a book. They're not a king's ransom. I'd like to get somewhere around $10 on the average for a book. If you're broke, I'll give you a book, and I would need money to ship it out to you. Should you? So you figure what, maybe $15 or so, counting shipping. If you're really broke, you can have a book, like I said. Just let me know. I figure people down on their luck financially, well, maybe could use a little cheering up, and this book probably would do that. Anyway, so you know. Again, DocSouthShow@yahoo.com. Email me with the information, and we'll go from there. They don't cost a lot to ship. They're pretty reasonable. Okay. All set? All right. I just thought I'd say, in case you'd like your own copy. And boy, I don't think I'll ever be able to do it, but boy, does this book call out for illustrators. Oh, my heavens, what a great book it would be. Anyway, here, I digress. Let's get cranking. This, again, is Aunt Barb's Magic Oven, number 17. Here comes the parade. Watch where you step. Okay. Everybody ran into the tiny television room. We had a stand. Roasted turkeys had all the chairs. Billy gave a seat to Grandma, but, well, she had to sit there with the turkey on her lap. Just then, my parents came through the front door. They had ridden over with my Aunt Colette and Aunt Alice, and, well, all four of them were lugging in big, clean garbage bags full of stuffing. These were those large 30-gallon size. Yes, it was all nice and hot and smelled good too. My father asked my brother Ed and I to go out to the car and get the other 10 bags that were out in the trunk and in the back seat, or on the back seat. There were a few bags on the car roof too. They were tied to the luggage rack. Mom said how the stuffing pan just seemed to go nuts. Aunt Barb said how that kind of thing seemed to be going around. We all figured Billy was going to get a talking to for getting us all worked up over the parade having dinosaurs, worked up over nothing. Uncle Bill said something about how Billy had better not been joking, because if he was, he'd be eating Thanksgiving dinner standing up. Bill also said that the way Thanksgiving had been going, he wouldn't be surprised, not at all, to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex playing bagpipes and marching down 7th Avenue wearing kilts. Oddly enough, when the station came out of commercial break and back to the parade, we were amazed that Uncle Bill guessed it right on the money. The Tyrannosaurus Rex band wasn't too bad either. There were about a dozen of them playing a very nice bagpipe interpretation of Louie Louie. It's funny, but a Tyrannosaurus Rex somehow doesn't look that bad in kilts. Ed made a comment that someone had to be pretty darn smart to be able to make such lifelike robots. They seem so real. Just then, the T-Rex in the middle of the second row stopped and, well, did something that was probably the first for a nationwide live television broadcast. And, well, the dinosaurs in the third row right behind him managed to dodge the steaming obstacle that was laid before them. And, well, the crowd was aghast and some of them a little nauseous. When the band moved on, a team of burly sanitation department men and women made short order of the daunting task before them. In half a minute, it was as if nothing had happened. The band played on. All Thanksgiving Day parades, at least all the ones I've ever seen, had Santa Claus bringing up the rear, but not this year. I guess they wanted perhaps more of a Star Wars flair to jolly old Saint Nick and his sleigh. This year, the sled was pulled by 8 pterodactyls. I don't think anyone alerted Santa. He sure was hollering a lot of stuff when that Santas almost never say. Luckily, you had to be pretty close to hear what he was actually yelling, and well, it wasn't pretty. The airborne dinosaurs kept Santa right around the 10th floor level. Sometimes the sudden dives resulted in some really ripe language from the old boy, but he was passing by so fast that no one really heard him right. Although at those speeds, becomes ho, 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 Merry Christmas, everybody. Mostly Santa was pleading for his life. The kids at curbside loved how presents kept falling out of his sled, too. Funny, but when, say, 5 presents fell out of Santa's sleigh when he did a barrel roll, 5 new presents, all tied up pretty as pie, took their place. Interesting. Okay, friends, that's a wrap for now. We'll catch you later. Do another one tomorrow. Another segment.